Don't multiply meetings just because you think if we all get together, magic will happen. You need to have a plan, right? A lot of meetings could have been emails. We know that. But a team meeting on a quarterly basis, all hands meeting, is actually pretty good. Even if it wasn't quarterly, but it was every 6 months, something where everybody in the multiple cafes gets together. And it's really just about praise, affirmation, celebration, transparency. It's not time to say, hey, everybody, we need to step it up with our bathrooms. Listen, that's a staff meeting per cafe. But when you get the whole group together in multiple cafes, you shouldn't be talking about big corrective measures. Maybe there's some things about the company that you want to announce, but keep it positive when it comes to these big meetings. When there's challenging pieces of information, if you bring this large group together, you're asking for trouble. I'm not saying you shouldn't share it, but you should share it in a way that is a little bit more strategic, maybe cafe to cafe, different groups of baristas and that kind of thing. So I do think that having these even just quarterly all staff meetings can be very helpful. Keep them short, keep them celebratory, positive, give account of what we've accomplished, give credit to them for that accomplishment. Monthly staff meetings in the cafes can be very effective if they're just 1 hour every month to say, here's how we did, here's some of our challenges, here's some stuff coming up. We've all talked individually because we're having weekly or at the least bi-weekly one-on-ones with every staff member for 15 to 20 minutes. This is just good communication hygiene. So having these meaningful and substantial, like the content of it is focused on the values. It's the values, it's the execution, it's the skills, the technicalities, the experience that we're offering. Like, this is how we stay focused and unified as a company, is by having these types of meetings and having that kind of leadership cafe to cafe, by holding ourselves accountable as leadership to serve well and equip people well to support, and by having these standards in place to begin with, and to hire people that want to come into the business and have already got those values that we really want to see in the daily business of the cafe. When you get all of that together, that is when unity across multiple cafes is just a bygone conclusion.